Number 16, find the vertex of the following function. F of x equals 5x squared minus 120x plus 365. This is a quadratic equation in standard form. In order to find the vertex, we need to put this into vertex form, which, if you'll recall, involves completing the square. The first thing we're going to do is take the f of x, or the y value, and set it equal to 0. So 0 equals 5x squared minus 120x plus 365. The second thing we're going to do is we are going to subtract 365 on both sides. So negative 365 is equal to 5x squared minus 120x. The third thing that we're going to do in order to find the a value and make this a perfect square trinomial, that'll be the fourth step. But in order to set us up for the fourth step and also find the a value, we're going to take not quite the greatest common factor. We're not going to factor the x out, but we will factor the greatest common factor of these two numbers out of it. So we're going to keep the negative 365 equals 5 times x squared minus, let's see, 5 goes into 120, 24 times. So 24x. And then we are going to, this is the completing the square step. We want this to be a perfect square trinomial. So what we do is we take half of the b value. Remember, this is the a value in front of the x squared and the b value in front of the x, and then the c value is what we're going to try and find. To create our c value, we're going to pull a number kind of out of thin air. The number we're going to pull is going to be half of the b value squared. Okay, so half of the b value is 12, or negative 12, and negative 12 squared is going to be 144. So we are going to add 144 to this trinomial. Well, it will be a trinomial now. But we can't just add it to one side. We have to add something to both sides in order to keep this balanced. But here's the deal. Since we added 144 in the parentheses, and in the parentheses everything is getting multiplied by 5, we cannot just add 144 over there. We have to add 5 times 144 over here. So we're going to keep our negative 365, but we're also going to be adding 5 times 144. Now that we have a perfect square trinomial, we can write it as a binomial squared. Okay, 5 times, this would be x minus 12 squared, because negative 12 plus negative 12 is negative 24, and negative 12 times negative 12 is 144. Now over here, we have 5 times 144, which is 720, and 720, I don't know why I put the plus sign when I already have the minus sign here. 720 minus 365 is going to be 355. And now, in order to put it back into a function notation as a vertex form problem, we're going to subtract the 355 on both sides. So this would be f of x equals 5 times x minus 12 squared minus 355. And if you recall, I probably should have done this at the beginning of the problem, wrote my vertex form here. F of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. The vertex is located at h comma k. Therefore, the h value is going to be positive 12. Remember, when you track the room with your x, the opposite of what they say. So it'll be 12. And then the k value is negative 355. And that right there is the vertex of our equation. Thank you.